WT News reporting the 1700s. We're live from our studios. I'm Katya.
And I'm Felix.
And we're going to bring you the news tonight. Our first piece of news tonight is the Boston Massacre. It happened outside of Custom House on King Street. The British fired on a group of defenseless Americans. 5 were killed, 6 were injured. The British stated self-defense. They claimed they heard a gunshot go off and they were just doing the right thing. The Americans claimed that Captain Preston Thomas gave the orders to fire. The Redcoats said that the Americans were throwing snowballs and even beat one of the soldiers over the head. Although I really talked to the Americans, and they said the only reason why they had clubs was because they were on their way home from making rope. They needed this in their line of work. The Redcoats are trying to blame everyone but themselves. What's the next lie they're going to come up with? This was Katya reporting about the Boston Massacre.
And in our new segment, we're going to interview an angry colonist. I don't understand what my fellow Americans are so upset about. Especially, why are they enraged about the Tea Act? Didn't it make tea a lot cheaper? I don't understand how one can protest cheap tea when one has already protested against expensive tea. Might they just don't like tea? Did their fine taste just disappear? I think the British Parliament has done a great job. They are trying to save the traditional East Indian Tea Company from bankruptcy, and at the same time they lower the prices on the great British tea. Honestly, I think some of my fellow Americans have gone insane.
Well, that was an interesting view from one of our colonists. Now a word from our sponsors. Come to the Spinning Wheel and buy your very own spinning wheel. We are open every day except for Sunday, and you can prove to the British that you're not dependent on their clothes. The spinning wheel is very useful. You create your own style and make a statement with what you wear. We are located in the town center.
I welcome you back to our broadcast. In other news, the Americans are taking a stand against the British. On December 16, 1773, the Sons of Liberty dumped the shiploads of tea into the Boston harbor. The British could have avoided all of this if they've just listened when they were asked to return to Britain with the tea. They stubbornly said no, and the Sons of Liberty had no choice but to take action. A group of them dressed up as Native Americans boarded the ships and dumped all the tea into the ocean. The Sons of Liberty did the right thing, and as Samuel Adams stated, it was a form of protest, not of unlawful behavior. Britain's reaction was uncalled for. They have taken away our government, closed our harbor, and sent even more troops to live on our cost. They call it the coercive acts, but they're simply intolerable.
Now on a lighter note, we have one of our reporters reporting live from the New York City Hall Dance.
This is John Smith reporting live from the New York City Hall Dance. It is by far the event of the month. The High Society of New York will be coming. The hall is packed with the most important men of New York who are supporting our great colonies. Over there you can see the Major David Matthews, who organized this great event and is sporting an American-made suit. We've been informed that there will be 2 tables which seat 45 men for the 92 invited guests. The Major and his wife will be sitting on their own table. This all has been done by our patriotic Major to support our colonies in a joint effort of New York's finest. All I can say is God bless the Mayor and God bless America. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.